London, a city of millions. But deep, deep beneath its historic streets lies a world that wasn't built for us. Imagine standing just inches away from a door that doesn't exist on any map. A door that leads to the most guarded secrets of the British monarchy. For centuries, whispers have echoed through the dark. Whispers of a hidden labyrinth, a web of ancient brick and cold iron connecting the halls of power to the shadows of the underground. Why was it built? Who is still down there? And more importantly, what are they hiding from the world? Welcome to the British Vault. Today we are going deep. We are unlocking the unthinkable. It's not just a legend. In 2006, a shocking discovery was made during routine repairs. Workers stumbled upon a heavy, iron-bound door hidden behind a velvet curtain in the palace basement. When they opened it, they found a passage that hadn't been touched in decades. Historical records suggest these tunnels were expanded during the terrifying nights of the Blitz. While London burned above, the King and Queen had a way out, a secret artery leading straight to the Whitehall bunkers. But here is the mystery. The tunnels didn't stop at the bunkers. They kept going, farther into the darkness than anyone was ever told. Some say these paths lead to places the public was never meant to see. But what exactly lies within these cold brick walls? Pause. It's not just empty hallways. Deep inside, there are rooms that history tried to forget. Think about the weight of silence here. Imagine Winston Churchill pacing these very tunnels during the darkest hours of World War II. The smell of old paper and the hum of early electric wires still seem to haunt the air. But as we go deeper, the mystery takes a darker turn. Some sections of this labyrinth are filled with unmarked crates and dusty wooden shelves. What's inside? Forgotten royal documents, artifacts that were too dangerous to be kept above ground. There are whispers that some of these tunnels were sealed off not for safety, but to keep something hidden from the public eye. Something that could redefine our understanding of the British Empire. You might be tempted to think that these tunnels are just abandoned relics, silent tombs of a bygone era. But the truth is far more unsettling. Even today, in the age of satellites and 5G, the underground of London remains a place of mystery. Maintenance workers on the Jubilee and Piccadilly lines have reported things they cannot explain. Strange rhythmic banging behind the station walls, where there should be nothing but solid earth. Footsteps echoing in restricted zones, where no human is authorized to walk. Security cameras in these gray zones frequently glitch. They flicker, they show static, or sometimes they capture shadows that move with a purpose. Why is there still a high-tech security grid guarding these ancient passages? Why are the most recent maps of the palace basement still classified under the Official Secrets Act? The closer you get to the heart of the palace, the tighter the grip of silence becomes. It's as if the building itself is holding its breath, guarding a secret that is still very much alive. Let's go deeper into the map of the unknown. One of the most persistent rumors, one that has been whispered by royal insiders for decades, is the existence of a direct tunnel from the palace to the famous Grapes pub in Limehouse. Or even more daring, a secret path leading straight to the vaults of the Bank of England. But why? Pause. Imagine a situation where the monarchy is under threat. Not from a war, but from a revolution. These tunnels weren't just for safety. They were built for absolute disappearances. There are records of shadow doors, seamless stone panels in the basement that look like solid walls. But with a single hidden trigger, they swing open to reveal a staircase leading into the blackness of the London soil. In the 1970s, during the height of the Cold War, it is said that these tunnels were reinforced with lead and concrete, turned into a nuclear-proof sanctuary. A world where the elite could survive while the world above turned to ash. Even today, if you look closely at the street level around the palace, you might see small, out-of-place ventilation grates. They aren't for the sewers. They are the breathing holes for a hidden kingdom. Now, let's talk about the event that almost blew the secret wide open. In 2006, during a massive renovation of the palace's heating system, a group of contractors found something that wasn't on their blueprints. A heavy, iron-bound door, buried behind layers of Victorian brickwork. When they forced it open, they didn't find a dusty cellar. They found a corridor that looked brand new. No dust, no cobwebs, and the lights were already on. Intense pause. The workers were immediately escorted off the premises. Their security clearances were revoked, and they were forced to sign non-disclosure agreements. But one worker, shortly before his passing, whispered a terrifying detail. It wasn't just a tunnel. There were living quarters. It looked like someone had just left, or was about to arrive. Who is using these tunnels today? Is it the Special Air Service, SAS, on a 24-hour guard? Or does the royal family still use these paths to move through the city, unseen by the cameras and the crowds? The deeper we look, the more we realize what we see on the surface is just a mask. As we stand at the end of this journey, one question remains. If these tunnels are just historical relics, why are they still guarded with the same intensity as the crown jewels? Perhaps the vault isn't just a place. It's a silence that must be kept at all costs. Every brick we've uncovered today is a reminder that the world we see is only half the story. The UK is a land built on layers of secrets, and some of those layers were never meant to be peeled back. But the truth has a way of breathing through the cracks, and we are here
Shadow
to
approaches
listen.
the ancient temple. We must retrieve the artifact before the next moon.
This was only the first vault. There are thousands more hidden across the globe, waiting to be unlocked. If you have the courage to see what's behind the curtain, join us. Subscribe to the British Vault now and hit the bell icon, because some secrets are better shared. Until next time, stay curious. The vault is now closed.